Okay, welcome to part 2 of my SummerSlam review. And the last match I talked about was the Rey Mysterio versus Kane match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And, like I said, Kane won the match, and The Undertaker came back. And by the way, I'm wearing my Undertaker shirt. You can see it. But yeah, it was, like I said, it was the first best match of the night. The next match I'm going to talk about is the main event, and it was the Team WWE. It was John Cena, Edge, R-Truth, Chris Jericho, John Morrison, Bret Hart, and Daniel Bryan versus the Nexus in a 7-on-7 elimination match. And this was the second best match of the night. I'm going to talk about how Daniel Bryan was involved in this whole thing. Originally, the Great Khali was supposed to be the seventh member in this match, but he got taken out by Nexus last Monday on Raw, and he was unable to compete in this match. So later in the night, before this match was fought, The Miz came out and he said he wants to be the seventh member of Team WWE. And then later, before the match got started, John Cena made an announcement and said they found somebody, better, and who hates the Nexus also. And that one guy was Daniel Bryan. And so he came out, and Michael Cole was just pissed off because he thought he would never see Daniel Bryan again. He was like, "What? You gotta be kidding me!" And yeah, that's what it was like. It was hilarious. Way Michael Cole was just absolutely shocked and mad that Daniel Bryan was back, because a lot of people wanted Daniel Bryan back in the WWE, and there was like petitions, Facebook groups, and all like that. And yeah, I guess the people, the people have, answered, or just Daniel Bryan just came back for just that match. But I really would like him to, to be a regular WWE superstar. But, this match was great. A lot of back and forth action, a lot of charisma from these superstars for Team WWE. We didn't get to see that much from Bret Hart because he got disqualified, which stinks. And the match still went on. It was still great. Later in the match, Chris Jericho and Edge started beating up John Cena because they blamed John Cena for their elimination from the match, because they both were slammed into John Cena. Like, they went into John Cena, knocked him off the ring. But yeah, it was down to John Cena and Daniel Bryan, and the Nexus were just all out on John Cena. They started pounding him until like he couldn't move. But luckily enough, he still had the strength to take, the guys from Nexus, along. And after when Daniel Bryan got pinned, and I have to say, Daniel Bryan showed a lot of charisma in this match. I hope he becomes a WWE superstar or regular. Because what was really weird was when the Nexus first debuted on Raw back in June. John Cena. Sorry about that. Just wanted to see how much time I had. John Cena. John Cena was like all out. Like, the Nexus started pounding on him that night, if you all remember that, back in June, and Daniel Bryan was part of that. So it was kind of weird though how he would fight them in this match. But yeah, I hope Daniel Bryan becomes a WWE, a regular WWE superstar. And after he got pinned, it was just only down to John Cena, and all the WWE universe was on their feet for John Cena. I was, rooting for John Cena because I didn't want Nexus to win this whole match. And lucky enough, John Cena was able to move and do like his moves, like the STF, the attitude adjustment, and all that. And then when he put the STF on Wade Barrett, it was just absolutely classic. John Cena got the win, and Team WWE is victory. And yeah, like what John Cena said before SummerSlam happened, when he introduced his team, before SummerSlam, he was right. And he said, after SummerSlam, the Nexus is history. And yeah, I agree with him. They're history now. And like after the pay-per-view was over, like I was on Facebook and some of my friends were like, oh, they were pissed off at that. For I don't know why, because now they said, oh, where's the Nexus storyline gonna, be now? How is it, how are they gonna end it? And I in my opinion, I think they're just gonna break up and just become, regular superstars, go their separate ways and stuff like that. But that's my opinion. So overall, this match was a classic, the second best match of the night. Memorable match also. So that's it for my review of SummerSlam, last night's SummerSlam. Thank you all for watching, and there will be some new videos coming soon. And so till then, I'll see you all later. Bye.